set in 1935 in the Lake District. Story of a family whose the professor, the head of the family, constantly writing. He's come back to his estate, which he hasn't lived at for a while, with his lovely young, beautiful wife. His daughter's already there, and her uncle, who've been looking after it very well. And it's the story of them attempting to get through life, I suppose, and communicate with each other as best as they can, which they fail to do on every possible level, I would say. And Sonya, amongst all of this, young girl, 16, trying her very best to keep things going and tidy and look after everybody, falls madly in love with a doctor, a beautiful older doctor who doesn't even notice that she exists in any way, shape or form. And she's struggling to get his attention and try to get his love, and doesn't succeed too well, unfortunately, but she tries a lot. I think he represents everything that's a little bit more interesting and exciting than the people and the life she's surrounded by. Not an awful lot happens, I don't think, in their world. It's quite samey. She works very hard and she tries to keep it all going. And in the middle of this is this beautiful, fascinating man who talks about trees and the world and beauty and all of these exciting things that she doesn't really get to discuss with anybody else. She seems to have learnt his rhetoric off by heart and just loves it, thinks it's absolutely fascinating. He doesn't eat meat, he's a socialist, it's all very exciting. I think when people reach a certain age, possibly, and I wouldn't want to make a judgment too harshly, but they make their decision about things and they get stuck in their views. She's 16, the whole world is new and exciting and anything could happen to her. And she's very well educated and she's doing very well at school. So I think she feels quite fresh and on the cusp of things. And he represents a lot of that. Despite being a little bit older, he's got all these new fascinating ideas that she, I think, wants to grab on and marry. But never mind.